anybody. I never raised my voice too loud. Like, this was one of them times where it was like, it shouldn't have got this crazy.
Megan Thee Stallion sticking to her story on CBS about the infamous 2020 shooting allegedly at the hands of Tory Lanez. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Naima Abdullahi. Fresh off her Coachella performance, Megan's still catching heat as the he said, she said drama involving Tory Lanez continues to be a polarizing issue for the community. But a larger question is, why are Black women less likely to be believed when it comes to the battle of the sexes? We explore that question in tonight's top story. An emotional Megan Thee Stallion breaks her silence.
And he started shooting, and I'm just like, oh my God. Like, he shot a couple of times.
Opening up about being shot back in 2020, allegedly at the hands of Tory Lanez.
I didn't even want to move. I didn't want to move too quick. Like, because I'm like, oh my God, if I take the wrong step, I don't know if he can shoot something that's like super important. I don't know if he can shoot me and kill me. Like,
were you afraid for your life at that
I was
time?
really scared because I had never been shot at before.
A tearful confession tangled in a firestorm of speculation from both camps. With a protective order against Tory Lanez on speaking about the case, it leaves many to wonder what actually happened.
I'm going to call it domestic violence for assault, and I'm going to say it should have been attempted murder. He shot her several times.
It's alleged that he shot her in the foot, right? And he allegedly stated dance B. But what we haven't seen, and which I'm sure is because of those protective orders that's been placed upon, is almost like, it's basically a gag order, right? So that's going to be critical. What are those witnesses saying? What is the driver saying? What are the females in the vehicle saying? Did anybody state that they actually saw him fire this firearm at her foot?
Tory Lanez himself, he can't stop stalking the girl, can't stop talking about the situation, knowing what the judge said would happen if he continued on this path.
With the legal battle brewing in the California State Court, the social media streets have started a debate on its own.
For Tory's sake, he should not say anything, talk to anyone. You can't win this case in social media.
Why is it automatically that the quote-unquote victim could be lying? Well, of course the victim could be lying. But you never thought that Tory could be lying? Which, of course, he was. Because eventually, he was arrested and charged. But what's nastier is it took them 3 months or so to arrest this man.
As we approach trial, if it continues to look like Meg, we don't know if you're telling the truth. Her career is going to be in shambles.
You know, we don't know if she lying. All this stuff will come out at trial.
He has posted something about DNA, proving conclusively that Tory's prints weren't on the gun. Then he had to walk it back and then say it was inconclusive.
That's for the jury to be the fact finder, and of that situation.
And with a pending trial against Tory Lanez as an accused shooter, the lines of interactions have been blurred.
August 2021, this fool lands on a performance stage with Megan Thee Stallion at Rolling Loud? First of all, everybody should have been arrested because we know that those shows don't happen in a vacuum.
A divide that calls on many to ask a bigger question.
We're not protected, so that's what's disgusting about this. It's our community who's not protecting Black women. And listen, please, Tory, shut the hell up with this protect Black men. That's not a thing. It's not a thing. Tory jumped in the game talking about protect Black men as a way to highlight his case.
Let me keep it real. Black men never get support. Never. They're always guilty. No matter if people accuse them or they don't accuse them. Black men, once they leave the womb, they come into America as guilty.
She's a crime victim. This is how they classify it, and she's also a witness, allegedly.